Welcome back everyone. This is a new video in Honkai Star Rail. The new character, Evernight, just got released. Who's, well, if you don't play the game, it's pretty uneventful, but if you do, she's like a new form of a beloved one. So you finally have a 5-star March version, which is, I think it's really cool. I like the character. And I was waiting something like this. So for today I thought we could pull her. If you get lucky, pull some light cons, and then we could play the new game mode. It's unlocked for me, so I just need to go speak to that chessboard thing. But I guess first we'll just pull on Evernight. So here she is. I have only 127 balls. It's not too much. I think I have 15 PT on the character banner. Let's just check to make sure. Yeah, it's 15. And then 40 on the Lightcon banner. The Lightcon banner actually looks insane. The 4 stars are very, very good. So I would like to get them just to roll a bit. But I'm still not guaranteed getting March. So I guess that will be our first order of business. And if we get lucky, I think I will either go for her Lightcon or for Hertus. I'm not sure which would be better for me. I do kind of want March's Lightcon because I enjoy her as a character more, but I think that Hertus Lightcon would benefit my account more because I don't have a lot of Lightcons for erudition. I don't have any limited Lightcons for erudition, so sometimes it's hard to equip my characters. Though I don't really use a lot of erudition characters except, well, I use Rappa, who uses a separate type of Lightcon, so it doesn't really count. My Jade uses the Battle Pass Lightcon, which works pretty well for her, and Herta uses this one for the crit damage. I don't really like the 5 stars option, so perhaps we'll go for Herta's, then see how we do. So let's do this. I'm not sure, perhaps this is your first video on my channel. Hopefully it's not too loud. I'm trying to speak softly and not whisper because my microphone can't pick whispers up. But if you have any complaints, please leave a comment, tell me what's wrong. So that's 25. No luck here. That Lycon is, it's okay. I won't be using it probably. There are not so many preservation characters to use it on. So what do we have here? Queen of N. Well, that's just a free ticket, which is, I mean, also nice. I will be skipping those non 5-star balls because I don't think it's really that interesting. Well, how should I say it? It's not really interesting, you know. It's more like, well, it's hard to explain. Like curiosity. You get some kind of endorphin rush when you see like the golden ticket and the golden gate. So I'll be skipping. I will be skipping. Sorry, I will be skipping parts without that. We're getting a lot of Shui, and we don't get a lot of Misha. Oh, here comes our first 5-star. So, do we win? Maybe it's a double 5-star. Let's hope for the best. So, if it's a standard, I would. Oh, I just want to say that I would prefer getting Bronya. So, I mean, that's kind of sad, but it's not the worst option, you know. That's still alright. We still can get March today. Oh, that's a good Lightcon. And Misha. Okay, I think that's it. Well, let's see how fast we can get Evernight now, if we even can get her. So I think that was 9 pulls after Bronya, right? right? So we are at 9 PT. Okay. Let's see. Nothing here, so 19. That's 29. Also nothing. That light gun isn't really useful. That's 39. Also nothing. This is 49. Again. Yeah, today's pools aren't going too well. So that's 40 or 59. I forgot to count. I forgot where I was. Well, that's alright. Let's quickly. How many can I buy? I can buy 22. Let's buy 13. So we have 2 full pulls. Okay. Oh, and here comes our 5-star. Here comes our March. So maybe we would even be able to get here Eidolon, or just another standard, so we can guarantee ourselves Serene. Oh, for a moment I thought it was DDD, which would be a great light gun for my account, but sadly, yeah, it appears we are only going to get 1 March, no more. And here she comes. And Misha as well, on the last pull. Well then, how many pulls can I buy? So 10 more. So if we get just a bit lucky, I think we can get 1 5-star on the light gun banner, because my PT here is exactly 40. So, and I think soft PT for this banner starts at 60 or 65, I'm not sure. Where does it state that? Let me check. With an 80 warps is a guarantee, but when is the chance starts to rise? Where is it? I can't really find it for some reason. Or maybe it's not written. I don't really remember. Maybe it's like a hidden stat of the soft PT thing, you know. But, well, okay. Which light gun do I want to try getting? This one would be really, really nice. Let's see just what it gives. So it gives some crit rate, some ultimate damage and skill damage, and an additional skill point, which would help the rotation greatly. And this one gives max HP, increases the damage of your entire team, so that's nice. And then fixes your energy problems. At least there seem to be energy problems. I didn't dive too deep into the troubles with your sorry, there was a problem with my microphone. So I didn't dive too deep into how your energy, well, I know your traces and so on, but into her energy rotation. So I'm not sure how big of a thing this is. But at the same time, Remembrance has practically no good light guns. So maybe it would be a good idea to get this one. Then let's try, I guess. Herodic has been working pretty well without your light gun, so oh, and here it is. Well, we got a bit lucky. What matters now is to win the 75-25. Let's see how we do. For some reason I have a bad feeling about this. Hopefully it... oh, well, that's already is a good pull. That is already nice, I'm happy with that. So, did we win or did we lose? I'm really hoping for... yeah, nice, that's great. Oh, and that one is also good. I could use it for my Arpa. And seeing as we have 10 more pulls, I think I will use them on this banner. It would probably be best to save them for Serene, but this banner is just so good that I'm too enticed not to pull here. Let's just do it. Maybe we get lucky. Sadly no. So, did we get... we got Shrey here. Well, it's not too bad. I think it was pretty good. We got her E0 S1 only in 127 balls, and we weren't even guaranteed getting her E0 S0. So that's nice. Well, thank you, I don't need that. Let's quickly level her up. I have all of the materials needed. And we can go and test her out in the new mode. I really like her new voice. It's, of course, it's the same voice actress as the previous March, but just a little bit deeper, you know, like emo-like, goth-like. It's a nice vibe. I also really enjoy her design. I think, well, I really like her clothes. Like this thing is, well, I mean, it's a bit silly, but it looks cool. I love the flowers. I love like the, I guess I would call this ink, like the mouse, the ink bleeding and stuff. Her umbrella is really pretty. I think I would only complain about her eyes, but they, well, not really her eyes. They give her a really cool vibe, you know, like a scary vibe. Yeah, I don't really have anything to complain. That's a really cool design. I don't often find designs in this game which I like in their entirety. So I like some parts, I don't like the others. But I think this one is like right up my alley. I enjoy basically everything about it. I also farmed the new set for her today. I had almost 40 what's called like the energy bottles. Oh, just give me a minute. Sorry for making that pause. Well, you didn't notice it properly. For some reason, when I'm speaking right now, my microphone is whistling. I'm not sure how that works, but I tried to fix it. I think it got fixed, hopefully. I don't think you should have heard that, but if you did, I'm sorry. So, as I was saying, I farmed like with 40 energy bottles today, so I've got some pieces, not too many good ones, so perhaps we'll have to craft something, some pieces, but I have about 1,000, what is it called, like relic fragments lying around, so hopefully we can craft some okayish items. I did pull from my other account, my second account, which I won't be showing. I was like streaming it to a friend. That account is basically focused entirely on vertical investment into like for now two teams. I basically like use Acheron and Castorius team, though there is basically no Acheron team. You can use whoever you want with her, and sadly that's a part I don't like about her, because I mean, it's nice to have variety, you know. It's of course important, especially for free-to-play players who have a lot of characters, but at the same time it's quite limiting to the character's performance sometimes, because in the case of Acheron, I feel that's what's holding her back. Well, of course you can find some good clears using her, like she still performs pretty well, considering she's an early 2.x DPS. She has aged surprisingly well, I guess, in Honkai, considering all of the meta problems we have. But still, there's like no really dedicated harmony for her. There's a Chao Chu who's dedicated to supporting her, who was outperformed by Cypher. And I guess I would say that Cypher and Chao Chu are like great for Acheron E0, but I have her at the 6 on that account, and then it's fully free to play, so I was saving for like more than a year, I think, by the point I got Acheron on that account, so that's a fun story. Maybe I will tell it when I'm showcasing my account. It's someday. But as I was saying, she doesn't really have any sustained or like harmonies. She has some like quote unquote dedicated nihilities, but they don't fix some of her problems. I think like if you compare her with Finan or Castries, who are kind of like main push DPSs of this version, or even with Firefly, those teams have a pretty good like high level of vertical investment. I mean in the Eidolons and stuff, so you can kind of make them relevant for a longer period of time. And for Acheron, I haven't really found the Jouchus or Cyphers Eidolons to be all that, how should I say it, strong. Like, I mean, Jouchus E6 is like practically the strongest in the game, but I don't really want to pull a support E6. You know, that's a bit too much, I think. So yeah, really I forgot what I was on about. But look, while I was rambling, we've got our march fully. Well, not fully. We still have to deal with the relics, but she's halfway done. She has 3,600 HP right now. Not a lot of speed. Quite a lot of crit rate and crit damage. So let's see what I have. I have some nice Arcadia of Open Dreams planner ornaments, and we will have to check the relics because I didn't really filter them all too well. So let me first check. I think that Arcadia is worse than the Bond. What's it called? Bond Collection. Yeah, I think Bond Collection is better, but my Arcadia pieces are basically like extremely cracked. So I'll probably be using them, and I suspect that they will probably get better when Serene comes into the game. So this piece isn't all that good, but I can reroll it. So we'll probably do that later on. Let me check, maybe there'll be a crit rate here too. Sadly no. Okay, we won't be using that. So, do I have any good collections ropes? No, not really. They're like... Well, these two could potentially be okay. Well, okay. That's a bit disappointing, but I was prepared. Let's check these two as well. Again, the Bronc substat. Okay, so maybe you will give us crit rate. No, again. Well, I guess we'll just be using Arcadia. And then let's see which relics I've got. Oops. Have I got anything good? So I would probably want something with double crit rate and crit damage. So both of those. Nothing here. I have 3 armed exemplars. I think we'll go with that. Though the base stats here are a bit better, so that might be a better decision. Yeah, let's go with that first. I won't be leveling it up to level 15 instantly. Okay, yeah, that's a good start. I'll be leveling it in like 3 level increments, so we can see how it upgrades. If it upgrades badly, we won't be wasting more into it, but so far that's a really good piece. Okay, hopefully it doesn't go in a bad direction. Okay, let's see. Well, this gives us another crit rate roll. Well, we can already equip this. This is insane. Okay, nice. I will probably not replace this piece, like, ever. So, sadly not a perfect piece, but you know, it's still a really good one. Okay, so here she needs a crit damage main stat, I have only one from 40 fuels. I have only one crit damage chest. So hopefully we get some HP or crit rate here. If not, I will probably craft one. Okay, HP is nice. I think I will leave this for now. We will see what our deal with crit rate is later. So, for boots she can go either speed or HP. I have heard that HP should be better, so I think we will do that. Do I have a double crit? I do not. Well, maybe we can get some crit rate here. We can't really. Okay, and here? Unlucky as well. Let's check for speed. No, it's not too good either. Okay then. That's a bit sad. What's up with my headpieces here? Let's check them first again. I think I will be crafting my chest and leg pieces. Oh. Well, that's not a bad start, at least. This is... yeah, it's not too good. I would like something with a crit. Nope. That's the wrong substat. Okay, we can check this. Oh, nice. Let's quickly unlock this so we don't forget. And no other crit pieces. Okay. And I guess we can level one of these two pieces. This probably is the better choice. Hopefully it rolls well, not on the defense. And here it goes. Okay. Well, that's quite bad. Let's check this piece. Maybe it rolls only into crit damage. That would be nice. That's already better than the other piece. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think we'll be using that. So, another crit damage roll, please. All the last rolls from the kind of unlucky, but I mean, the overall piece is great, so you know, can't really complain here. So, what's our deal with crit rate for now? I think Shonda needs 65 crit rate, if I'm not wrong. She should get 30, yeah, she gets 35 crit rate. Maybe Serene will be even giving her more. So, but for now, I have a good crit rate chest, but it will overcap on the crit rate and she won't get enough crit damage. So we will see about that. Let's see if I have any boots with crit rate. No, I do not. Then I guess how much HP does she has? 6,000. That's, I'm not sure if that's good. Let me quickly check how much HP should she have. I usually check this on Brightman. Their like tier list and stuff isn't the best, but you know, it's their builds are quite nice for what you should aim for. So she shows us her like not expected, but her preferred HP goes from 7,000 to 8,000. Hyacinth also I think gives 30% HP if I'm not wrong, so that's something. Well, I'm just not sure if I should make the... Okay, let's see how this levels. If it doesn't level like all into HP, we'll just craft a new chest. This... Okay, let's just make a new chest. I have enough of those that requires 5. That's a bit much. That's a bit too much. I think we'll go with this. So just crit damage and just crit rate. That's the right set. Yeah, everything is all right. Hopefully it's a 4-liner. Let's see. right? Yeah, it's right side. Maybe we even get HP. Oh, we get HP, but it's flat. Okay, well, no matter. Let's see how it levels up. I probably won't craft anymore, so we'll probably just use this piece. Yeah, okay, hopefully it levels up quite well. It's not so bad, but you know, not so good either. So, effect hit rate. Well, I will have to improve this piece eventually. And then, how much crit rate do I have now? So I need 10 more. So preferably I should get some boots with both crit rate and crit damage. And I don't have any with crit rate, right? I don't have any at all. Oh, that's sad. Will I have to craft another piece? I think we will have to do that. Or we can roll this piece as well. See what we get here. Should I risk that? Should I risk it? I mean, it's practically guaranteed to be an improvement. Ah, and I have the new die, which I can like block an unneeded substat. I'm not really sure if I want to do that. Let me think. Which other characters do I have who would like to get a rerolled piece? Frankly, no idea. Well, I have some. No, I don't really. That's a hard decision. Well, you know, let's just bite the bullet, I think. I won't be using that. There's like both of these substats are quite bad for her, so maybe I should block one of them. Yeah, I think let's just block defense, I guess. And see what we get. Hopefully something good. Okay, I'm not watching. I'm not sure why I'm not watching. I just hope it results in something good and not like 5 rolls into effective rate or effect resistance. Well, that was a good use of a reroll. Nice. That's really nice. It's really good. So, how are we looking? So I only need about 7 crit rate to get her like to 100 crit rate in battle. Then I guess let's just make boots for her. I think I will make HP boots for now. Maybe if I learn that she needs speed boots, I will recraft them. But so far I think that's the better decision. No, wait. With she has 6,600 HP here. So and if I give her HP boots, some fully leveled HP boots, how much will she have? 7,700. Maybe it is worth going speed. Oh. I mean, I am going to play her as a sub DPS for Castris. So like more speed would mean more turns, you know, and so on. Should I do that? Is it really a good choice going speed? We can of course test her out like with both of those options, you know. But I think it's more of like a matter of using my resources like correctly. And if I give her, how much speed will she have if I give her fully leveled speed boots? 133. So that's enough for 2 turns. So she does like boost her speed. She will probably have like 160 speed in game. Yeah, let's just go with speed boots. Oops, that's the wrong set. Yeah, this one. Let's just go with, yeah, sorry. So we have chosen speed here, crit rate, crit damage here. Right, that's the right set. That's the right one. Speed, crit damage, crit rate. I'm checking everything like 2 times, just to be safe. So, how good is it? Sadly not a 4-liner, but still quite good. Let's see how it levels up. So I think let's check. Oh, that's sad. That's really, really sad. Anything in crit rate? Effect rate again. I should have gone for the HP boots. This is really sad. Well, at least she has good stats, so it's not too bad. The stats are good. So that's something, I guess. I can always reroll that later. So that's alright, I guess. Maybe I will reroll it. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. Wait, doesn't this give us crit rate? Also crit damage. Sad, but no matter. That's not too bad. The overall build is quite good. So let's check. These two pieces are great. The chest is, well, it's okay. It's a really mediocre piece, but this one is good, and this one is great. So I think overall that's pretty nice. I wonder if we should first check the UK mod or try the MOC one. Maybe that would be a better showcase. Well, I think I will just do this first, and then we will do the MOC, one run of MOC to see. Yeah, one run of MOC or mock. I always forget what it's called in English. Like, how do you guys call it? So I think you will just get some small dialogue, not cutscene, but when did this chunk of a chessboard appear on the Express? Though it's hard to describe the chessboard as a chunk, there's really isn't a more fitting word. You reach out your hand, trying to touch it. The equilibrium, a deep voice echoed from within. The universe must be in equilibrium. So I think that's essentially refers to the first time we get the equilibrium challenge when we level up our trailblaze level, which happened all the way back on Belbog, the first patch of the game, if you played then. Your existence disrupts the zero sum. You've seized too much imaginary energy. The equilibrium must be maintained. You will be weighed on the scales and you shall be part of a judgment. Oh, and what we are hearing is a voice of the arbitrator. If I'm not wrong, arbitrators are emanators of Hoch. And Hoch is the eon of equilibrium, so he essentially maintains the balance of the universe. A game of countering opposing forces. You will be judged, and you shall judge. You will be both a pawn and a player. Let's ask what it is. The arbitrator of equilibrium and the not tier among arbitrators. I wonder what that means. Measure, judge, rectify, we follow in their footsteps, seeking only to bring balance to the universe. Yeah, that's about Hoch. We are the embodiment of duality, rarely revealing ourselves, but you are different. The path you haven't taken yet is far too glaring. Tell you more about the arbitrator. All things are connected. Those who cannot see these connections are called slumberers, mortals, while arbitrators can intervene in these connections to restore the equilibrium. We are closest to the slumberers, fulfilling our duty to connect all that is separated. Hence, we are called the Knot-tiers. I wonder if there are other arbitrators who aren't Knotures, so they aren't gonna get to mortals, it seems. What do they correct then? Planets, stars, like laws of physics? I don't think they would correct eons. What should I be put? Why should I be put on trial? The equilibrium must be maintained. We arbitrators focus on the grand equilibrium. Whether it's naturally growing plants or artificially built towers, we see no difference. Only the two ends of the scale are worth our attention. Now that you stand on the heavier end, we need to add weights onto the other side. What do you mean by countering? Everything in the world has its opposites. Just like magnets have poles, charges have positive and negative, and living beings have life and death. Your opponent is your inverse. If you are righteous, they are wicked. Contrary, if you are evil, they are good. The arbitrator will build a bridge, allowing you to exchange energy in virtual combat, like the two ends of an hourglass, ultimately achieving harmonious unity. This is zero sum. After the countering ends, nothing increases nor decreases. Then, let's do this. Remember, win or lose, zero sum will be achieved. And here it is, the anomaly arbitration. Intellitron endgame. So, anomaly arbitration is a series of extremely challenging stages that regularly updates its content and rewards. Anomaly arbitration features knight and king stages. When the knight stages are not cleared, the king will be protected by guards, making it significantly more difficult. After clearing all knight stages, the king will be weakened without its guards. Okay, so those are knights. We can of course try killing Lycus without defeating them, but I think he has like 174 million HP, which is, by account, is impossible. I think you need like 4 E6, E6, S5 characters, and probably meta ones, so that's out of the question. So, some battle records. Oh, so it shows the result for the last 3 anomaly arbitrations, but that's the first one, so nothing here yet. Let's check what's in the shop here. It's only cosmetics, except for this thing, which is quite useful, but I think 10 for the price of 800 is a bit too much, in my opinion. A new pom-pom skin, which is really cute. A new pet. I think this pet is quite a bit worse than the bubbles we have. But maybe he has like more interactions and animations, I'm not sure. So we already have 800 from the newly refreshed. But like we got a mail from Pom with rewards. And this thing gives us the new dice just for 1-star completion. So that should be relatively easy to achieve, I hope. And then we get 3 modeling resins, which is great. That's 300, 900 of those ice lone stardust, and 300 here, so 1200. Okay, let's see the night stages first. So, okay, you can check the enemy target's traits for each stage before starting the challenge. So this the boss itself is even the enemies here. It's all basically tailored for break. The boss itself gets a lot of damage when you break it. These guys, they receive almost no damage if you don't break them. The resilient armor. Enemy target initially has 2 stacks of resilient armor, and each stack reduces damage taken by 15. Enemy targets lose 1 stack of resilient armor each time their toughness is reduced to 0. So it already tells us that we need to use someone who can break those weaknesses, but at the same time it means that if we use Fugue and her extra toughness, we'll be breaking 2 bars very fast and dealing more damage. So that's going to be a break team. Except I don't want to use Firefly, so I will go with Rappa, I think. Then the second stage is probably for DOT. It has like all the weaknesses. Sleepy is, I'm not sure if other people know, but this boss is basically made for DOT as well, because his main ability is countered by DOT. Like this, when he kills your character, he imprisons them. And those like paths where your characters are imprisoned, they break really fast to dot. As well as these fishes, they get a lot of damage from dots. And so tempering. For every 1 HP the enemy target loses, reduces crit damage dealt to them by 3%. So yeah, this basically means that no crit damage scaling DPS can clear this fight fast. I mean, they can, but it will be really, really hard. Like 90% HP, you will be dealing with how much? Not 180, 270 less crit damage, which is practically 0 damage at that point. So yeah, that's, again, break or dots. My Night 1 team is going to be done by my break team, so we're going to have to use High Silence and Kafka here. So we'll see how well they do. I think I will also use Ho-Ho here because I'm a bit worried about sustainability. So I think Ho-Ho will sustain a bit better. Oh wait, that's the wrong team. I've chose the entire lineup, not the character. Though I guess I'm not sure if I think I will just use Gallagher. He should be better. So the Night 3, it has 2 weaknesses. So let's see. Let's first see some mobs here. Those are just dark typed creatures. I don't think you have like too much of what I call it, like game style they play into. Well, I mean they do damage you a lot, so I mean it kind of, I guess Castries like HP training teams, so like Bleed, My Day Castries, and physical weakness hints Phylon. So let's see. Inversion. Each time after the enemy target is attacked, the attacker will lose HP equal to 2% of their overall max HP. This effect is non-fatal. So this is, I mean, it sounds bad, but it is like really good for Castries. This, all non-elite enemies targets won't have their HP and toughness reduced and increase their effect rest by 100%. When all elite enemy targets are defeated, remaining enemy targets will also be eliminated. So, HP and toughness reduced. All non-elite enemy targets won't have their HP and toughness. Okay, so you basically can't kill small mobs. I wonder why that is. To me, at least, it doesn't hint at any like specific team. Like, only thing that says to me that you just need to kill the elites, so you can like focus. I don't think Fei Xiao team will do good here, but you know, you could just bring Fei Xiao follow-up team and just try to focus down the elites. That's the way. So let's go with the. Oops, that's wrong. Yeah, let's go with the Castries team here, and as well test out the new March. So this is the team I'm going to use. Yeah, I think I will explain everything when we are in game. First, let me superimpose this. I think I got a new copy. Yes, sadly only one, but it's not a problem. It's not a big problem. No copies here to superimpose. Nothing here. Yeah, I think they should be. Yeah, they are all built, right? Yes, they are. Yeah, it's the correct rope and the correct orb, right? Yeah, I think we can can go. Kafka is still not at the level I want her to be, but you know, what can you do at this point? I will be farming more eagles, so let's see how we do. That's the first night. I think the last time I played Rappa was in the last Honkai video, where I think I used her for one stage or something, so not too long ago, but I haven't used her a lot, and I'm happy to do that again. So, dealing damage and defeating enemy targets will accumulate chess progress. When the progress is full, the stage challenge will be successfully completed. Okay. Challenge stages have a cycle limit. Challenge stages have a cycle limit. You will fail the challenge upon running out of cycles. So we have to achieve victory in no more than 2 cycles, preferably, and have no downed characters. Okay, so right now I think I will use my Fugue skill on Lingsha, so she can help with breaking those 2 big dinosaurs. It seems like the best decision. Let's see. And then on the next Fugue turn, I will probably switch her skill onto Rappa. So, hopefully they damage my Rappa so she gets her ult. And just hit Rappa, please. Nice, thank you. Oops. Do I really want to use her ult here? And I can't really switch Fugue skill, I guess. Well, I mean, I can switch it. No, I think I will. Yeah, I think that's... No, let's do it this way. Yeah, nice. That was the right choice. I will use... we'll do basic attack here, then the ultimate, so we deal more, like we inflict vulnerability onto them. Then I will use Rappa's ultimate. We won't probably kill them, but we'll get energy from breaking their bars. Okay, nice, 808 damage, that's a lot. Nice. So we are almost done here. Just use those basics. Get some... Oh, I could have used the basic there. Well, no matter, it's okay. And here come the... Who should I call? The choir. Okay. I don't think I need to switch... Yeah, I don't need to switch my Fugue skill here, because all of them are already weak to fire, so Lingsha will be breaking them as normal. So... and one of them isn't weak to mastery, so Rappa will help with the skill on her. Okay, I think we can use... I think we should be able to break this guy here in the center. Or maybe, yeah, we are able to do that. See, we are already almost halfway done. Nice, nice. Okay, can she kill it? I think probably not. Yeah, she needs just a little bit more help. Like after this turn. I think what I will also do is let them take their turn and use my Lingsha technique. Nice, so we can break them quicker. And I can use my Rappa ult almost instantly. Let's see how much damage deals. So that's already 180. 1,100,000. That's great. Oh, I should have used my skill there. Well, we did quite well with this challenge. I'm not sure if Firefly would have done better. That boss is practically made for her, but Rappa deals with it quite well as well. So, 2 cycles. We got 3 stars here. Nice. Let's see how we do here. I haven't fought Sleepy or something under that in a long time. He hasn't appeared in the MOC I think for like 8, 10 patches. At least on the upper floors. Let's see how we do. I used to beat him using the follow-up team, so Ratio and Topaz, but because I didn't have any, okay, the damage may be a bit too much. Okay, let's just use that. So we don't overcap on energy. Heal up everyone. Nice. Then here I want to use my skill. The fish will rise up. I will use Kafka's skill again. Then probably just kill them with the whale and Kafka's skill ult. 500 damage. Nice, nice. Oh, a second one appears. I didn't know that happened. Well, okay. Do I want to use my basic attack here? I'm not sure actually. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go with basic attack. Hopefully my Robin doesn't die. I think we will focus the left guy. The right guy will probably die eventually. Do all of the damage. Let's just use our skill to refresh the debuff. Yeah, this guy is going to die. And we can use our Kafka skill again. We just need to heal our Robin on the next turn. Oh, that's really boring. I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to hit this guy because he's going to rise up and kill Robin, so I'm going to just basic attack this fish, hopefully it doesn't die. Then I can heal Robin. Heal everyone back up. And guys should probably survive this attack, hopefully. Yes, I think so. We can ult again. That's going quite well. I think I'll just use my basic and ultimate here. I actually don't remember, is there a second wave here? Only this one. Oh, it seems, oh no, yeah, exactly, there was Sleepy, I forgot about him. Sorry, that's my bad. Can I get Robin ult? Probably not. Okay, let's do this. Let's use Kafka's ult, so we get ahead of High Silence. So, use your skill. Oh, and I need to get my ult back up quicker. Okay. So right now I need to somehow avoid getting my let's do this. Let's use ult and then Gallagher's ult. I think this way. Yes. So this way Gallagher will be captured and we'll be able to release him using Kafka. Well, not release, but like quickly break his cocoon. Should I do that or that? I think I will just do this. Yeah, nice. I can use this. Actually, don't. Yeah, he gets his ult. Nice. One more Kafka ult. And let's just in case heal Robin up. Like a targeted heal occur. Though I probably should not forget about my High Silence as well. This basic should heal most. Yeah, it healed High Silence up. Nice. That was a bad play. I should have waited for High Silence's ult. Yeah, I kind of wasted a lot of damage here. I don't think I will be able to clear this in. We'll do this, yeah. Yeah, my damage is suffering quite a lot. we'll do this. Quickly heal up everyone. I think that's already... How many cycles is that? I think that's only 1 cycle for now. Hopefully he dies here, and we can kill it on the next cycle. Maybe not. Okay, I see. Okay, so now is a harder part. We'll basically have to use it. We can't use Robin Salt. Didn't really think about that, but you know, we will use Resilience Assault, basic from Gallagher, or maybe no. I think we'll use his ult, so just Kafka can heal in the future. It will kill, like the Sleepy will probably. Oh no, it doesn't kill us now. Kills later, so we'll heal everyone up to full. Use our skill here. Sleepy will kill Resilience and Gallagher. And we'll use Kafka's ult to break them out and also enter into the new, what's called, into the new Robin ult. Nice. So here we can do this skill, then Resilience ult, and then Gallagher's ult as well. Oh, that's quite a lot of damage. Maybe another Kafka ult? Yeah, just barely enough. Sadly, we aren't able to kill it in time. I guess we'll see if we are able to do this if we have Ho-Ho next. Maybe we'll try it with Ho-Ho. I guess it's like we probably need Black Spark here. She would speed things up significantly, I think. Okay, let's heal here, just in case. Then do this. And I think he should die soon, right? Not after this turn, but like next Kafka turn, probably. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, and Kafka should kill it. Okay. Yeah, I guess there is gold passive saved us there. At least we got 2 stars. Not too well, but you know, it's okay. Let's see. I think this will probably be the easiest one, because this team seems like the most synergistic, but it's the most recent one, and it has a lot of synergies. Plus, this thing actually works in our favor, so you know. Okay, let's see how we do. So we use Trippy's technique, Evernight technique. We actually didn't get to look at her in game, you know. Yeah, her design is really pretty. Maybe the only thing I don't like is like these hairs. They are a bit weird, but otherwise it's quite a cute outfit. It's really cool and scary. Yeah, I like it. How does she look at your technique? Oh, and she says play nice. Okay. Then we can go with Hyacinth, Caster's technique. But let's see. So we use our Dragon app first. And okay. I don't have Hyacinth's not ultimate signature, which slows down a bit how fast we can get our what's it called, like charges. I don't remember them. Dark Memoria or something it's called. So that slows things down a bit, but still we're getting our dragons pretty fast even without Hyacinth heals. The damage is great. 1 million. We can summon those dragons constantly. 12% per charge, and even like attacks from the mobs give even more to us. So yeah, it's quite insane that March can basically like in one turn or like in 1.5 turn charge almost 50%. Without the mob, I think it will be 40, but still that's really fast, you know. We have used Hyacinth's heal one time, which is insane. So I think this will be a walk in the park. Yeah, we're almost done here already. I can only imagine how fast this will go by when we have Serene. Oh, I think I also saw. Oh no, yeah, I think my Tribi should have her DD at level Superinquisition 5, so it doesn't really matter. Just for a second, I thought that maybe I should have superimposed it once more because we got one. Okay, I just quickly kill this guy. That's a bit disappointing. It usually is better to kill the dragon, but oh well. Let's see how much damage it will deal. That's still okay. Yeah, that's still good. 870 in 3 targets is great. Okay. So one more Evernight turn to charge up Castris. 460 damage for a sub DPS. We get another turn to charge up and damage everyone. 530 damage, yeah, that's insane. I really do enjoy her animations. I probably ought to pause on them just to tease them a bit more, you know? I haven't yet played the new story. It just came out today. I really wanted to, but I was like talking with my friend basically the entire, well, not day, but you know, the entire morning and like until practically now. So hopefully after I make this video, I think I'll play this story. I'm also thinking about continuing playing Silk Sun today, but I'm not sure if I will have enough time for that. The story here usually takes a lot of time, and even though my days are practically entirely free right now, because my university hasn't started yet, I have like, I think how many weeks ahead I have? Like 3 weeks before it starts again. So I'm just chilling, getting ready for the exams because I failed the first time. So I need to, on the 1st of October, I need to take the new one. Hopefully pass it. But you know, otherwise I can just pretty much waste my time playing like, games and stuff. I probably shouldn't, but you know. So I think we should be done here. And we aren't even in the 1 cycle, it will be a 0 cycle. Just shows how insane this team is. Though I mean, it's not much to do with the team, I think. It's mostly to do with the stage itself, because it's insane at charging Castris and Evernight. I think this March ult will be the final. So let's see it in slow motion. Yeah, it's beautiful. Nice. I really like that. That was great. So all night stages cleared. The King's power will be weakened. King's guard have been eliminated. Click here to challenge the king. So I think we'll first check if we can kill Lycus, you know, and then perhaps I will try doing this with Ho-Ho or with Tribi. Oh no, I can't use Tribi here anymore. Yeah, I think we'll just use Ho-Ho, because she's just a bit better at buffing, and we need to pack a lot of damage into those two cycles. So, Lycus let's see what he does. Inversion. Oh, that's the HP. What's it called? HP decay. HP suction. I don't remember. Well, essentially benefits casters. Energy absorption. That's a new one. After an enemy target receives an attack, reduces the attacker's energy by 2 points. Except when the attacker's energy is maxed. When an enemy target is defeated, the attacker generates 10 energy. Okay. So let me just get this straight. So if we attack a lot of enemies at once, our energy is like massively lowered. It essentially, it essentially benefits characters who don't have energy. At the same time, it benefits characters who do have energy. Like if you can kill them, if you can kill, well, I'm not sure. Like someone, Izil is probably a bad example, but you know, if she can kill a single enemy, she gets 8 additional energy, which is nice. I mean, like, it works for the Herta as well. If she hits the entire field and kills all the minions, so 4 minions, that's 40 energy, minus 8, 32, that's quite good. And Thunder is when ally targets are being attacked by enemies, the Thunder effect will be inflicted on them. Each attack addition causes the holder to lose HP equal to 0.8% of their max HP. This effect can be stuck indefinitely and cannot be dissipated. After targets with Thunder receive a shield from an ally other than themselves or healing, all Thunder effects are dispelled on both targets. So this just essentially means that you can barely play it sustainless. It kind of makes you play it with a sustain. I guess if you have like high add-on investment, you could do that. For example, with Finan, but wait, where is Evernight? I don't see her. Here she is. Okay, and we have 3 buffs here. So when the number of ally targets currently on the field is not 4, all allies deal damage increases. All allies dealt damage increases by 60%. Let's think outside the box. Infantry and cavalry. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, ignores 40% of target's death. After ultimate deals damage, the next skill will ignore 40% of target's death. That's basically a Herta ult, like Herta buff. Though I guess like for Alex and Finan, I'm not sure if that works for Finan. I think this one and the Caster's team are. Yeah, this one is probably for Finan and the Caster's team. Then Hammer and Anvil. After receiving a shield, effects, or healing from ally targets, including this unit, reduces damage taken by this unit by 25% and increases all type press pen by 20%. I guess this is also pretty good for Finan with Terrorbox. I think he likes Respen, so that would be a good damage increase, yeah. But we will be going with this one, probably. This one doesn't work for us, if I understand correctly. This one, I think we already have a lot of Respen, so not really sure which one is better of those. Let's just go with this one, it's just a bit easier. And we need to achieve victory in 2 cycles. So let's see if we can do that. I don't think we can, but even 1 star would be nice. I think he has like 43 million HP, which is insane. But let's see. So this team is 5 cost with 1 Battle Pass LC, so it's not too premium. Oh, I need to increase the speed. So let's see if we can even clear it. Hopefully we can. So far the enemies aren't even punching. Okay. I'm using the ult after using her skill, because this way I can summon the Hermimester again and then make it disappear again. So it heals up with its HP and charges Castries quicker. So we'll be able to heal right now with Hyacinth's skill and ult. we're getting a new dragon pretty soon. Nice. Okay. Your skill here. Basic. Oh, well, but it's not a basic, but you know. Dragon. So not doing too well. You know, they don't really. They don't even budge. 1,010,000. 1,700,000. That's insane. Great damage, but look at them. Even the minions aren't dead. Yeah, these guys are really, really tanky. Hopefully you can do this in 6 cycles. I think generally Lycus will be easier. He like stacks a lot of vulnerability on himself, so he's not as problematic, I feel like. I think this guy has a lot of ice resistance from another rock, so we will be focusing the line in the middle. So hopefully we get the cast result here. No, we don't. That's sad. Well, it's not too bad. We finally killed the birds, the minions, so all the dragon bounces will now hit the druids, which will quickly improve our clear times. It should, hopefully. Okay, nice. Though the energy deficiency is pretty noticeable here. It's quite incredible that we lose so much. Like it's hard to even maintain high scenes. That's unlucky. We just didn't get like 1% for the cast result. It'll be really helpful right now because we could have charged the next one that much quicker. But you know, oh well. This will probably charge 3 results, right? So we can advance our whole team again. I think we'll use skill here. We have a lot of skill points right now. So we'll just do that. This guy is finally restored. He summoned his guys. So that kind of means we'll lose a lot of energy. So we'll just try to hit not as many of them. I think Tribute is probably like losing almost all of her like ult charge for every hit basically gets her in the negatives energy gain wise. So she can't abuse her dance and dance as often. I wonder if that's like made specifically for against that interaction. So far I think I'm enjoying March on speed boots. It seems pretty good. And this Caster skill should give us another ult. I think we'll be able to kill the elite guy. Probably, yeah. I hope so. Just a bit, not enough. Maybe 3 can suffice. Let's see. He is so low. That's just funny. Well, maybe, well, yeah, nice March. So let's do this. As you can see, we'll be charging Xandar's phase change pretty quick. So this thing will give us 2 charges to this, to his current form. We already got 1 because Evernight summoned her Mema Sprite. When we summon Castris Dragon, we'll get 1 additional charge and hopefully be able to enter his new form that much quicker. Sadly, not enough. Hopefully Ika doesn't die here. Nice. We can use the ult here. Then let's use Castris' ult, so Xander uses his vulnerability sooner. Nice. And you can see the vulnerability is starting to stack here. So he is going to become easier and easier to kill as time goes on. If we can manage to kill those minions, which I think we should be able to do quite nicely. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's just use it. Yeah, let's just use this. Not really point in wasting it. We can't use Caster's Sword, but I think it will just be free ult. It doesn't, like, energy doesn't drain from her in this case, right? Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, so we'll just use Dragon, then another Dragon. Almost instantly. Well, instantly. Nice. I had to spam a bit because I was afraid that Evernight's turn would come up. And we can also advance our team now with the 3B. Nice, we're already 6 out of 10, so we just need to kill these 4 guys. And I think I will focus. Oh, who do I want to focus? I think I want to focus this, like, right middle minion. Our goal right now is to just kill the minions as quick as possible, basically. Ah, so close. Maybe this will kill them. It does. This Dragon Summon will probably kill the... Oh, we just like 9%. 2%, 1%, oh my god. But we did manage to kill the guy. Nice. So we summoned the dragon right at the new phase, so we are starting to get those chargers almost instantly. So that was one cycle. If we can manage to do this in this cycle again, if we can manage to kill the Lycus this cycle, that would be great. I don't think we will manage that, but you know, it certainly sounds possible. Okay, nice. So he already has a 150 vulnerability. Okay, I think I will use Trippy's ult so she damages herself, and then use Hyacinth's ult and skill to heal up everyone back to full health. That's probably the best play here. Well, I suspect that we won't be able to do this in 2 cycles, but 3 cycles might be quite an reach. Not too bad. Do we kill these 4 minions? Don't think so. Oh, we kill only 3 of them. Okay, let's focus these guys. Nice, nice. We are almost halfway done with his stage. Yeah, this is going pretty well, I feel like. Though I guess that this team is like quite literally made against Lygus, so it's to be expected. One more ult, this will probably kill. Oh, just don't kill Ika. Oh, that's sad. Well, okay, that's still okay. Nice, he entered his new phase. Let's see how much damage we deal with to him right now. So we are done with his first, what should I call it? Like health bar. Yeah, his first health bar is finally gone. Perhaps, yeah, things should start going quicker by now. Okay, sadly our Hyacinth is not captured but controlled right now. Okay, quickly use up Castrace's ult. We'll use Trippy's ult after that, because it will charge the new Castrace's ult quicker. Because when she uses the ultimate given by Xander, she gets, like, Castrace gets charged. At least she should, I think. Right? Probably right, hopefully. Okay. Nice. Going by pretty quickly. Okay. Hyacinth is finally done with her control state. We can use our dragon once again. Hopefully kill those minions, these 4 minions. And then another phase change. Oh, we killed only. Oh, yeah, we killed all of them. Nice, nice. He already has 6 stacks. That's nice. It's really good. 1 stack of his new stage. We just need to summon Amima Sprite with Evernight once more. He'll have 7 more stacks. Or we can do that. This works as well. Though he's still hardly losing HP. Okay, we are on his 6th health bar. This is going by pretty slowly. Though as you can see, Trippy starting to deal 500,000 damage here. So all the vulnerability is definitely like shoving, like it's showing its efficiency, how much damage it gives us. Okay, one more Evernight turn to charge up Castris. Yeah, we are charging here so fast and it's insane. And we are practically already switching to the new for some reason I always forget this word. To the new boss form, I guess. Well, not to the new, but you know, to the old one. One more vulnerability stack. Already 8. And we still have 3 cycles left and 3 health bar. Okay, maybe this will be a 1-star clear. Though that's all I really want. I think like if we had all the signatures and so on, it would be much quicker. Don't really think you need eidolons here. Like maybe 3 BC1 would be like the most efficient. But like probably once Sarin comes out, this team will be much stronger. Considering like all of 3 here are also Kaiser's hairs, so she will buff them probably more. Okay, let's just do that. Do we kill those guys? Oh, sadly not. Okay. Let's see. Still possible to get 2 stars for us. 4,700,000 damage, that's insane. And I think that's without previous. Oh, wait. I just noticed all of this. Oh, wait. What's this? Am I missing something? Where does this come from? Okay, so that's the set that March is wearing. That's the buff we chose. Okay, that's Evermind. Roar Rumbles the Realm. I don't remember what's that. Just kills. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see how much this dragon deals. 4 million. Yeah, we probably can kill this guy here. Another face change. Oh, it's just insane, actually. But I think I'm enjoying this quite a lot. This is a fun game mode. Like, of course, it's. I think that without Castries, without like this team, it's pretty rough. Like, it's really like reliant on that play style, you know. But still, this is pretty fun. So, can we kill him here? If we can, it would be. I don't think we can, sadly. So close. So yeah, you can see like that getting just one, like maybe not one, but like getting Castris is Lightcon, perhaps it would significantly improve this clear. It would go by I think like by 1, maybe 2 cycles quicker. So, but overall, I don't feel like it requires too much investment to actually like beat this at a good level. I mean, don't know. I mean, you need a kind of a horizontally invested account, a liquid one at that. You can't really do like you know, you need different play styles because if without dots break, the first two knights will be a big problem. For example, on my other account where I have like e6 Heron and e2 Castries, like I can deal with two knights pretty well. So we checked the king. Sadly, only 1 star. We were this close to 2 cycles, or to 4 cycles, sorry, but not too bad. Not too bad, I think. And we got a new limited time avatar frame. It's going to expire in the next patch. So, let's speak to this guy a bit more. Thanks to your cooperation, the world has taken another step closer to the equilibrium. Why does this enemy look kinda familiar? They are merely shadows. We won't. If you are looking for a real game of countering, just look ahead on your journey. This is so hard. The key to zero sum isn't about winning or losing. Whatever outcome you achieve, you will always help restore balance to the scales. Do I get a reward? What kind of reward would you like? Immense power, lost treasure, wealth and status, a reliable partner, stellar chase and boarding pass. I think that's the obvious choice. How interesting. I have no right to bestow any gifts upon you, but as long as the countering continues, precious things will surely reveal themselves. Nameless one, fateless one, one day you shall realize your true nature. And when that time comes, you will be faced with a real choice. Okay, I see. What I find interesting from this interaction is that we are again called Fateless One. That kind of plays in the what we have been hearing all this game about like fate being predetermined, and it seems we are like, well, we don't have a fate as an artificial thing or whatever. So we got a new level 10, one more pool, but I don't think I will be doing it unless I get like 10 pools. So we can do 5 pools in the standard banner. Let's check, maybe we get something. Nothing here. Maybe we get an early 5-star. That would be quite nice. No, in the last two pools. Nope, as well, right? Yeah, nothing here. Not even a 4-star, if I remember right. So, I think that was really fun. I would like to still try out the second night, but with Hoho, to see by adjusting your lineup for a clear stage, you will reset your silver stage after confirming the team lineup. Okay, yeah, I think that's fair. So let's do it this way. See how well we can clear with such a team. Yeah, everything is right. That's what I want to do. Let's try. So I feel like while Gallagher is like really nice, I think for this mod we need just much more energy. I think like first of all I don't have any signatures here, so it's basically like it was a 3-cost team, so it's not like it's too invested, and my Kafka is unfinished in her build, though it's still a pretty nice build, I think. What shall I do here? I think I will just do skill, alt. Okay, we wasted 1 stack of her like passive, but that's not too bad, I think. Let's do this thing and raise up everyone. I will then use skill here, then Hoho's ult, This will give us a new high silence ult, which we will use. This will give us a new Kafka ult, which we will also use quickly. I think this is already working pretty well. Okay. Oh, that's a bit of an unfortunate spawn, this like minion. If it's spawned to the right and in these two big guys were closer to each other, that would be nicer, but oh well. Can't really do much. So we'll try to focus the left guy. I think that's more important for now. I need to also be mindful of my skill points. I don't have a lot of them, and I will need to use my skill on Hoho. Oh, nice, we get our ult. Great. So nice, now the two elites are close together. We can focus the left one. Yeah, this seems to be going quite well this time. Ah, sadly. Okay, nice. We got just a bit enough of energy we needed. I think we'll do it this way. Then use High Silence Assault. Kafka will get her ult to move up. Nice. This is going by much faster. I wonder if it has anything to do with actually like playing better, or if Hoho does such a difference. Maybe I'm just thinking things up, like nothing is actually going on. Like everything is working as intended, basically. Ah, that was a bad move of my part. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I just wasted one skill point. That's sad. But, oh well. No, that happens. It's still okay. Hopefully High Silence doesn't lie here. He doesn't focus her. Thank you very much. So what we need to do here is use Hoho, use your ultimate, and then use the basic. Ooh. Can I use... Do we have time for ult? I sadly don't. Oh, what a pity. But we can pretty quickly kill it. It will explode. We can use High Silence Assault almost instantly. Nice. So, not too bad. I think we'll go with a skill here. We need to heal up our team with Kafka first. That's more important in my opinion. Yeah, he deals a ton of damage. It's quite hard to do this like without great sustain. I think I heard that the new Danhang is quite a bit like better than Hoho. Or at least there were like not rumors, but you know, some strong cases with him. So maybe that would be helpful to me. Okay, I need to maintain this heal basically at all times. Let's use our ult as well. We sadly don't get another turn before the big guy, but not much of a choice in that matter. Okay, so hopefully it dies here. It does not, but basic should kill it with Kafka's follow-up. Nice. I think we'll do it this way. We'll use High Silence Assault. Then oh, I can actually use Robin's ult. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Robin's ult is going to change. So we're going to use like a basic here. Robin's ult is changing. We're going to raise everyone up. They're going to get their turns. Yeah, I think that's a better play. Sadly, we still aren't getting the... And I kind of wasted my... Or maybe not. Maybe I did not waste it. Let's see how we do here. It might be actually it might have been quite a good choice. So does she sadly doesn't enter the cycle. Oh wait, no. She does enter the cycle. That's nice. But can we yeah, no, we can't really hear it. That's sad. But I guess that's just life. You know, you can't always do that thing you expect to be able to do. Yeah, I think if I had like perhaps a signature or something else, or maybe with the new Danhang, it would be quite a bit easier. But overall, it wasn't as bad as I thought. Sadly, I don't have. Oh, and it's that. Yeah, we just needed another half cycle to clear it. But we can't really get to the. I guess I could try. It's also possible to clear it with break here. So perhaps break would do better here, but these guys are kind of hard to deal only with break, I feel like. Yeah, I think that's it for today. I don't think I will really be trying this anymore. But I enjoy this. I really enjoyed this new game mode. Let's see what rewards we got. So we got two entire new modeling presents, which is really nice. 400 of these things, one of these interference keys, which is great, and 300 here. So what can we buy? We can buy the complainer. We can buy a new pom-pom outfit. And it seems like these things are just like they're what's it called? Not refreshable. They're basically like here for the forever. I don't really like this guy. Maybe I will buy him at some point. But for now I think I will prefer buying the pom-pom outfit. And then these things. Though maybe that's a bad decision, you know. I will leave this for later. I will just have those like 400 laying around. Yeah, then let's check out the new pom-pom quickly. And I think that will be it for today. Where is pom-pom's dressing room? Yeah, here it is. So, how do you look? They are so cute. Wait, where's like the main car? Here? Oh, no, it's on the other side. Let's look at it in action. Hi, Sparkle. Doug's Van is also here. So, where are you, Pom Pom? Yeah, here, there. Aww, it's really cute. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. Oh, we have a new quick mission. We can, I think, just quick it. Can we not? Yeah, we can. And he's escaping happy now. Look at him. Look at them. Sorry. For some reason, Pom Pom, I associate Pom Pom with a male name. I'm not sure why. Yeah. Well. Thank you for watching. This was quite enjoyable. Not the longest video I've made, but you know, still pretty long. I hope you managed to enjoy this as well. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Tell me ways to improve or anything else. I would be happy to hear. And I hope to see you in the future again. Bye bye.